Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passion, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Hello, this is gospel recording artist Johnny Ruffin Jr. from Lewiston, North Carolina, just letting you know that I have a Christmas CD out entitled White Christmas. Please go and download that CD on any digital media outlet. Also, I have some great gospel music that I have created throughout the years that will definitely be a blessing to you and your household. Thank you for your support. God bless.
Great day, everyone. This is Deloris Williams with Divine Connections, where we help people connect to their potential. Divine Connection is a magazine that is faith-based and inspirational, and we connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, authors, anyone that's doing something great in the community, and we love to help spread the good news. And so Divine Connection magazine comes out quarterly in print as well as online, and we have one more issue for the year that will be out in December. So if you would like to advertise your business, your group, your book, your ministry in the last quarter, your ad runs for 3 months. I would love for you to be a part. Half pages 104 pages 200, and your ad runs 3 months. Make sure you stay connected and connect with me. If you're interested, you simply send me an email at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com, and we will go from there. So let's go over some Divine Connections news. In order to stay connected, we have our website that you can go to the email and sign up to as the subscription to stay updated with the news. That is divineconnectionsmagazine.com for updates and news. Our Facebook page is Divine Connections Marketing. You could also go to our Instagram page at Divine Connections, one word. And then we also have a YouTube channel at The Divine Connections. And make sure you also click that notification button as well. All right. So that's some basic information. If you need a copy of the current magazine, this one came out in September. Make sure you get your copy at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/subscriptions. A lot of great connections and people and resources, gospel artists, events, and a lot of things going on in this magazine. So make sure you get a copy of Divine Connections magazine, okay, in print or hard copy. All right, so I do have those options as well. If you would like to be a sponsor on the show comes on Wednesdays between the hours of 3 and 6. Because I love spreading the good news. And if you have a 30-second commercial and you would like to be a part one of our sponsors, I do an agreement for 3 months where your 30-second spot will run before or after the show. And that's a way to help get your name and your business and your ministry out there as well, because I love spreading good news. So if you need to contact me, you can text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. If you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial for your business, your ministry, your book, or your gospel artist, that is one of our services that we provide as well. You can send an email at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. And last but not least, my book is out now. It is called The Key Connector, How to Build an Empire Helping People. And so you can go to Amazon and get your copy, or you can go to the link below. It's called The Key Connector, How to Build an Empire Helping People. That's by Deloris Williams, which is myself. To God be the glory. So I share some things and enlighten you on some strategies on how I do what I do with the help of the Lord. Awesome. And so I'm definitely excited. We have Pastor Anthony Moore in the house. But first, we're going to play a video. He is also over the Men of Praise. So I have a little clip so you can see a little bit about the Men of Praise as well. Okay, so hold tight and we will get that on and let you see a little bit of them ministering as well.
Let's go. But you said that you would heal me. Whenever I call your name, well, I told them it's me, and I'm calling you. Can I get a witness? One more thing. Sometimes I get sick. Have you ever been there? Your body is filled with pain. But if God say he'll heal you, whenever you call his name, well, I tell you this please. I'm calling you. Whenever I call him, let me tell you what I found out. He'll answer me. Can I get a witness? He'll answer me. Can I get a witness? Is there anybody that knows he will? Is there anybody here that knows he will? When you're sick and you feel like you can't get well, I want to tell you that the Lord will answer me. But you know what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. Pick up your Bible and see what the answer is. Can I tell you what the answer is? And he was walking by transgressions, and he was ruled by iniquities, and the child he was upon it, and with the Lord's strength we are healed. So I don't care how sick you are. I don't care what you're gonna feel like. Call on me. Wherever you call it, wherever you call it, it's what you tell me. It's me. I wish I had a witness. Have you ever told him? Have you ever told him? Have you ever told him?
Awesome. He will answer. Amen. So welcome, Mr. Pastor Anthony Moore. How are you?
Well, hello.
Hey.
I'm doing great. How about yourself, Mr. Deloris?
I am doing well. Thank you for coming on today.
Thank you for having me. I do. I appreciate this.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I can hear you. It's a little lag, but it's cool. I can still hear you. But yeah, thank you so much for the invitation to come just to share. Definitely don't take this lightly. Thank you so much for thinking enough really just us,
Yeah.
for allowing us to come to share. Thank you so much. I really do. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Well, welcome, and tell the audience a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
All right. Well, of course, I'm Pastor Anthony Moore from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I'm the lead singer of the Men of Praise in Tuscaloosa. Born and raised in Tuscaloosa, man, and I'm just a servant of God. I love people, and I love serving, and that's pretty much me. I pastor the Greater New Destiny Baptist Church in Greensboro, Alabama, which is about
Oh,
20,
okay.
30 minutes south of Tuscaloosa. So yeah, that's pretty much me for the most part, man. I'm a father, I'm a
Mhm.
husband, So yeah, that's pretty much who Anthony Moore is for the most part. Yes,
Awesome,
ma'am.
awesome, awesome. So tell us about your ministry first, with church, and how long you've been doing that.
All right. So well, I've been at my church at Greater New Destiny for 5 years this year.
Okay,
Actually September
congratulations.
made 5 years that I've been there. Been preaching for 7 years, pastoring 5. So, man, that's been an awesome experience. Just really learning how to serve people,
Mm-hmm.
and just learning what pastorship is really all about, just balancing that pastorship, husband, father, and then music, just
Mm-hmm.
learning how to do all of that. So it's been a great experience thus far. Yeah, so 5 years pastoring for me. So yeah, that's where
Awesome.
I've been.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to that as well. And then let's talk about your music ministry as well, and how that began.
Yeah, so Men of Praise specifically, we start there. We started in 2005, right?
Okay.
So yeah, we've been at this thing for a minute, and people don't believe it, but I started off as the drummer, right? So I was still
Okay.
like in high school when this whole situation was formed. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, so I just kind of came up the ranks, from the drums to the bass to the keyboard to background singing, then ultimately the lead singer of the book. So yeah, it's pretty much where we are, man. We put out our first record in 2010 entitled I Love You, and
Mm-hmm.
which is on iTunes right now. It's still on
Okay.
iTunes, and that particular record, actually, it pretty much afforded us the opportunity to start traveling, man. So
Mhm.
that's where it started for us, really traveling. Right there in 2010, man, He's a Wonder, and all over the world, people love that song, and
Yeah.
that's where it started for us, really in 2010. That's when we started, kind of moving in 2010. So hey, here we are, 2021.
Yeah.
We still at it, still getting it, and God is still blessing us. So we're just grateful, man, for the opportunities and the blessings that God has given to us as a ministry.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, in this transition of COVID, how did you have to transition your ministries?
So pretty much, I'm gonna be honest with you. At
Hmm.
church, we never we we never really stopped. Hold on, give me one second.
Sure. Yeah, this is
Okay,
Pastor
so
Anthony Moore.
so
Okay.
during I'm back. Okay, so during COVID, when it first hit, of course, it shook the whole wide world.
Hmm.
But at my church, we never really per se stopped. We
Okay.
just transitioned outside, which
Okay.
it gave us the opportunity to go ye therefore
Uh-huh.
anyways and present the gospel to the world, to the masses. So man, because of that, we were able to really hit neighborhoods and apartment complexes and things of that nature in that area that we normally wouldn't be
Right.
able to hit because we were inside the walls. But the
Right. Right.
pandemic kind of forced us to get out and do some things that we had never uh, done, but stuff that we should have been doing, anyways. And of course, from the group standpoint, yeah, we kind of went on a little hiatus. We kind of had to stop because nobody was doing it. So we just kind of found ways to minister through Facebook Live and Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, and so we were still able to be effective, just not how we wanted to. So
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty much how we made it
Awesome.
happen.
What kind of community things do you all do? Do y'all do community things as well?
Yes, at my church, we do every fourth Sunday we go and we do a nursing home service at
Hmm.
8 o'clock. So we do that every Sunday. We do a grab and go once a month where people come and we'll barbecue like hot dogs or hamburgers or something, and they just drive up and grab it, and they go.
Yeah.
We also do a grocery giveaway every month.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're doing a lot of things in the community to just kind of try to stay relevant. The Bible
Mhm.
says that we need to be able to operate to this age, this
That's right.
present age. So I thank God that we've been able to operate and
Mhm.
minister to this present age. So yeah, that's pretty much where we've been with the group. Not as much, because of the pandemic, and so it's very little that we've been able to do
Mhm.
as a group as far as outreach. Um, but that is coming back, So
Yeah.
this pandemic is starting to kind of slow down a little bit. It's affording us opportunities to do some things that we want to do. So grateful for
Mhm.
that as well.
Awesome. What are some things that you want to do?
Well, of course, man, I would love to, as a group, I would love to be able to minister to our younger boys, men.
Mhm.
I would love to be able to, do something because we're called men of praise.
That's right.
Nothing against the women. It's just we're
Right.
called men of praise.
Right.
So
Right.
I would love, yeah, I would love to be able to go and minister to the younger men, teach them how to tie ties, teach them,
Mm,
to listen, put on a belt, things of that nature, things that we were taught
yeah.
that, you
Oh, I think it stopped the volume. Hold on. You might have to come back out and go back in. Yeah. When that call came in, it cut off the volume. So do you want to go back out and come back in? Yeah, I can't hear you. So yeah, go back out and
we
come
good
back
now?
in. Okay, now I can hear you.
We good now? Okay, good.
Okay,
Okay,
we're good now.
okay.
Okay.
So, okay, so, but yeah, those kind of things I would love to do. Be
Okay.
able to really minister to the younger men, to the younger generation, just to kind of let them know, hey, it's okay to be cool and saved. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I mean, you can, you can still be cool and go to church.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can still rock your J's and, still go to church and lift your hand and cry. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I would love to be able to get into that a little more,
That'll be awesome.
more so with the group
Mm-hmm.
than with the church, because the church is already doing it. But I would
Right.
love for the group to be able to do that kind of thing. I would love to
Awesome.
be able to do that,
Awesome. Awesome.
most definitely.
Awesome. So as we end this year, um, maybe you could give some encouraging words to um any and everybody, but the ones that had to transition, I guess, in this COVID, and maybe God was leading them in a certain way,
Yes.
and they needed to be encouraged, to shift and get out of being normal or do something different or whatever God has whatever God is leading them to do. Give us some encouraging words.
Most
for
definitely. I would love to. It's so much that I could say, but
yeah.
let me just say this: God still anoints originality.
Mm,
God still anoints that. So, to that person or to those persons, the pastor, the singer, the whoever you are, even if you're just a missionary, be who you are,
right.
and let your light so shine
Hmm.
that men can see your good works and glorify the Father. Not suggesting that you won't have bad works, but just be cool and be okay with who you are. So in this pandemic, all of us have had to
Hmm.
change. All of us have
Mm,
had to do something different. Change is not bad. It's just
right.
all a matter of how you adapt to it. All right.
Yeah.
So you've got to find your niche in the change, but still be who you are. Be who you are,
Hmm.
because God still anoints originality. And remember, the race is not given to the
That's good.
swift nor to the strong, but to those who would endure unto the end, which means we're gonna get to the end. Yeah.
Hmm.
But let's just have a strong finish. All right.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I would love to leave that with you. Listen, let's have a strong finish. Let's have a it
Yes.
matters not how you started. It's all about how you finish. So hey, put on your big clothes, make it happen. Come on, let's do it. Let's finish strong. Let's finish this year
Yes.
strong. That's what I would like to leave or say to those individuals.
Awesome, awesome. And I'm gonna put your contact information on there as well. And there was one more thing I was getting ready to ask. Um, Share with them um maybe some challenges that you had to persevere, whether it was through life or ministry or singing, that you came out on the other
Right,
side by persevering.
man. It's so amazing because my life is just that.
Mhm.
From the start, man.
Yeah.
Always have been the kind of pushed over, the hey, always been talented, but just kind of always been the pushed over. But man, I've learned that if you stay with God, God
Hmm.
will stay with you. And
Hmm.
all of us have our time. It could simply be uh uh uh, uh, uh really a season thing. God works in seasons.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what I've learned and what really helped me to really make it through those rough times is when I learned to be excited for other people while it
Mm.
was their time.
Yeah.
And since I'm excited for others while it was their time, once
That's
my
right.
time came, God was able to bless me even the more. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to definitely speak to that person because I've been there. I know what it feels like to be the last one to push over. I know what it feels like, man. But trust me, if you stay with God, God will definitely stay with you.
Yeah.
And I promise you, you'll make it to the end. I promise you. I promise you, you will definitely make it to the end. That's my life story. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, when you look at me, you're looking at literally a miracle that made it through the rough times.
Mm.
Personally, I had COVID myself,
Mm-hmm.
so I know the feeling of COVID. I had it, and
Yeah.
I could have been dead. I
Mm.
mean, real talk,
Yeah.
millions didn't make it,
That's right.
I mean, I'm living or I lived with what other people died from. And
That's
I
right.
think about that every day of
Yeah.
my life, every day. So I want to encourage you, hey, keep going, stay with God. He'll definitely stay with you.
I love it.
Definitely.
I love it. I love it. Anything else you want to share before we leave?
Yes, man.
Anything else you want
Well,
to
I
share?
mean, since I'm here,
Yeah.
yeah, let me just kind of put this poem out there, man. Men
Mm.
of praise. So if you would like any of our music, man, you can go to iTunes and check us out. We just recently, October the 29th, we just dropped a new EP.
Okay.
Five
Oh,
awesome songs called
awesome.
It's Me Again. That one, what you just heard. So we just released that. And those of you who are watching, man, I want you to go to iTunes, CD Baby, Amazon, all that kind of good stuff, man, and go check out the new EP. I promise you, It's gonna bless your life. I promise you. Listen, it's a major situation. I promise you, it's a major situation. You got to go check it out. And of course, if you would like to book us, man, there's my number. Of course, you can check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all that good stuff. We are there, man. We would love to come and share with any of you. We would love to come share.
Awesome. And you guys also won the first place in Divine Connections
Yes.
category, as well as the number one male group as well.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
So
Most
keep on.
And listen, we definitely thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. So keep on making it happen. Be encouraged and keep doing what you're doing for God and in the community. Anything else you want to share right before we leave?
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
That's it. Thank you so much, Mr. Deloris. Listen, I'm telling you, man, you didn't have to do this, but thank you so much, man. Anytime we can be of help, hey, we just phone call away, inbox away, text message away, and we would love to come and share however we can. But thank you again so much for having us on this evening. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. My pleasure. You guys, this is Pastor Anthony Moore and also the leader of Men of Praise. So make sure you go get his music, go check him out and connect with him. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connection. Make sure you stay connected to the number one Divine Connector, which is Jesus Christ. And make sure you like and share this broadcast. You all have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Yes.
Hold tight.
All right. See you.
All right. Bye.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now.
Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.